Look at that giant mess that I'm gonna have to clean up.
I'm Jen, single mom, artist, and entrepreneur. This is my journey to building life by my design. Come along while Jen juggles it.
Hello, friends. I am coming to you from my son's bedroom. He has a birthday next week, and we're going to give him a bedroom makeover for his birthday. Now, my kids are gone. They are gone for the next 4 days. It is Wednesday evening, so I am going to start on the remodel for this room. And I'm going to let you follow along. So first, let me show you what it looks like now. So this is my son's bedroom. As I said, he is turning 14 next week. And even though he's turning 14, he still very much loves his toys. So there is no shortage of them in this room. And it is also a complete and utter wreck. Look at that giant mess that I'm gonna have to clean up before I can even get started. Talk about ridiculous. Regardless, he wants to repaint his room white. I personally find that incredibly boring, and I'm gonna miss his little cloud sky. But it's what he wants, and it's his room, so he gets to choose. So, I'm gonna get started tearing this room apart so that I can patch and prep the walls for paint. So, here comes a time lapse. So I am a sweaty mess after carrying all of those freaking toys out of here. And I just want to say for the record, those toys, they are not all coming back in this room. There is about to be a bunch of stuff donated to charity. I had no idea he had that much stuffed in this room. And I guarantee you 3/4 of that he hasn't played with in years. So yeah, Mom is gonna declutter that mess when she puts the room back together. Oh boy. Okay, I've learned 3 very important things here today. 1, my son does not dust his room or clean his carpet nearly often enough, because holy crap, this room was dirty. Still is, actually, because I haven't cleaned it yet. So my next step is I'm gonna go downstairs and get the spackle that I just bought. I'm gonna patch places where the walls have been nicked and where the things were hung and where there's holes and all that jazz. I'll let that dry overnight tonight. Tomorrow I will come in, sand that, wipe all the walls down with soap and water, and then I'll be ready to start painting. So I'm gonna paint first. Then after the paint is done, I'm gonna clean these carpets with a carpet cleaner while there's no furniture in here. Well, except for these 2 pieces that I just don't have anywhere else to move them to. The whole end of my bedroom is stuffed with all of those toys and his chair from the corner, and oh, I can barely get to my closet. It's an absolute wreck. So, yeah, these are gonna stay here. I'm gonna paint around them. It'll be a little difficult when I get to the ceiling up there, but I'll make it work because that's what I do. So, yeah, I'm gonna go get my spackle. That's next up. Okay, so it is Friday morning. I did not get any painting done Thursday evening. I had a terrible migraine from crazy weather changes. Bristol is whining at me. Not helping. So, I didn't get any painting done last night. We have some terrible weather. It's going back and forth, and the pressure changes just gave me a migraine. So, yeah, I didn't get anything done yesterday. It's Friday morning. I'm ready to paint. I have sanded my patches. I wiped down all the walls so that they're prepped. And now I'm going to paint. I did not tape anything off. I never do. I'm a freehand kind of girl. I spent 4 years in art school. If I can't paint a wall freehand, I really messed up. So anyway, I didn't tape. I don't have drop cloths down. I just never do. If you're careful, I never have a problem. I never have a problem. I freehand it, whatever. I'm also not priming. I know you're supposed to prime before you paint. I never do. I have painted every room in this house at least 4 times. And this is just my process. So anyway, I'm ready to put paint on these walls. So that's what's next. Okay, so Bradley's room is painted. I did not film myself painting the second and third and fourth coats of paint, mostly because I just needed to get it done. And filming it takes a lot longer because of setting up and all of that. But even though this was my main project for the weekend, it is not my only thing that I have going on this weekend. I just got back from lunch with the girls from college, and now I'm going to build and set up Bradley's new bed and a bookshelf that I bought for here in front of his window. And then I get to move all of his crap back into his room. And frankly, that's going to be the most exhausting part. Well, and hauling the heavy mattress box. It's one of those memory foam mattresses, so it's going to come in the box in this tiny little amount, but the box is very heavy. Thank God for dollies. Anyway, yeah, so that's next. Okay, so I didn't film every single piece and part of the process because frankly, it took forever and I just needed to get this room done. Oh my gosh, but it finally is. So let me show it to you. Here's his door where he comes in. There's his new little TV, which by the way, he told me was too small. Kids, I swear. Here's his wardrobe, all of his stuffies, and a whole bunch of toys. Some clothes that I need to put in his drawer, or he needs to. More toys, chest of drawers. His new little cabinet from IKEA, which is kind of like a locker, so I just think it's cute. And there is his new bed with more toys. And of course his bookshelf and all. So obviously his room is kind of oddly shaped. That's because this house was built in 1904. It's an old farmhouse. So, you know, it's just weird, and that's okay. That's one of the things that I actually like the most about it, is that we have all these kind of crazy, weird little nooks and crannies where the ceiling does strange things. Like, that charm is part of what sold me on the house in the first place. So anyway, this is my little man's new room. Not so little man. He's almost 6 foot already at 14. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.